Hello, welcome to Mikey's Random Mondays. For today's episode, I'm gonna explain on what had happened with this day. So, the recording that I did last night for the vinyl that I was recording for, the audio file was not working because the file itself, one of the stereo mixes, didn't work very well. So, for the past couple of hours at BevCam, I had to fix this, and here's the footage. I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is hell and back. I kid you not. It stressed me out to the point where I was like, I probably had to do another recording. But at the end of all of it, I have managed to get it done within a day, surprisingly. But yeah, that's the story that you're getting from me for today. Now you learned something great. I'll probably see you next week. Hi, welcome back to another episode of Mikey's Random Monday. I am your host, Mikey Lugo, and for today's topic, we're gonna be talking about popcorn. But you're gonna probably ask me, Mikey, why are we talking about popcorn? This is supposed to be like a thing where you talk about your editing, your stories, and everything. Why popcorn just for a random reason? Well, let's be more realistic. I just wanted to glaze this brand's popcorn for a bit, which, look at this. This is so good, literally. Movie theater popcorn, like this hits. Even with the Californ popcorn, which here, image on the screen as well. This is just me glazing the popcorn brand, which by the way, Popcorn Indiana, tops off to you. So that is just for the episode. So stay tuned for more. Hi, hello. Welcome back to another episode of Mikey's Random Monday. This is where I tell my stories, my silly nonsense on BevCam's Instagram. And for today's episode, I'm gonna be documenting Amanda's event. So let's do what we need to do.
It helps with booking and ensures the podcast has enough variety for ongoing content. So you can already have a vision in place. Hey there, my name is Amanda Furley. I'm the education manager at BevCam, and I run this awesome workshop, Intro to Podcasting, the podcast. We just did one last night. We'll be doing another on Wednesday, September 17th at 6 p.m. So you can check that out. So, we learn the basics of podcasting from production and coordinating with your guest, all the technical stuff, how to set it up, and then the distribution and audience interaction. But the most exciting part of the podcast workshop is the meta podcast at the end, when we do a podcast about podcasting and we talk about our podcast ideas and our hopes and dreams. And so you can check that out on our YouTube channel or the cable channel, and join in next time. Get started, dive right in, and come on back and start your dang podcast.
Yeah! And I'll talk to you guys to another week.
We're going to switch our workflows. So Mike is going to teach me how to edit on CapCut, and I'm going to teach him how to edit on Premiere.
This is another episode of Mikey's Random Monday.
No, this is an episode of Levi's Terrific Tuesdays.
No, this is
No. Okay, first things first. Open a project. Call it whatever you want. Can't call it Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
The way to start a project is this. There's...
That's like 100.
So if you want to do this... You look like one of those...
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, huh?
Take it back.
Alright, fine, I'll take it back. Not! Hey! CapCut!
You guys are messing me up. You're messing me up.
CapCut, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Bro, that's why I use an older version in this stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
You want the one group?
Stop being mean to me! I'm just trying to do my video.
Monday. Wait. Fuck!
We just finished editing our videos. I edited in CapCut. Mikey?
I edited it in Premiere Pro. It was actually pretty fun if you were to think about it for a bit, you know?
Yeah, and I actually had a good time in CapCut. So we'll show you a clip of what those look like right now.
Yeah, so this is my thing, if you were to know. This is really old footage that I did.
And this is my thing, and this is really old footage that I did.
So yeah.
So
yeah, thank you for watching, and see you next week. Hello, hi, welcome back to another episode of Mikey's Random Monday. I am your host, Mikey Lugo, and for today's episode, we're going to be talking about sound. So in today's episode, Liz decided to show me what this soundboard is because we were having a proper conversation until she brought up the soundboard, which means that on this thing, the TriCaster, which here's a picture of the TriCaster. If you were to look on the side of the TriCaster, you would see that we have the Rode. The Rode can tell all of the microphones and stuff, etc., etc. Editor Mikey will go words on the screen. But in the set Rode, there's these sound effects and these voice effects, which, by the way, is this. Yeah, and honestly, it's just silly sound effects. While I can just randomly just say, yeah, it's just me goofing around with the audio. But with Dynamite, that was just for the episode. And no, that is not edited in. This is just at least raw footage, just letting you know. With Dynamite, I hope you enjoyed this episode of me messing around with the sounds. Yeah, what else to say? Oh wait. Hi, hello. You're probably wondering, Mikey, what's going on? Why are we in your room? And more importantly, why aren't we at BevCam? Well, my fellow friends, I want to make a very important episode of Mikey's Random Monday to be a very special one because since y'all been following me on BevCam's account and you've been following me on my other account on IG, I want to do a little special treat of an episode for all of you guys because I know for the fact that I have been very busy with school and doing volunteering for BevCam. I am giving you guys a little backstory of my archives, aka the archive project that I've been doing for a while, which, yeah, you're gonna probably see all the USBs and the hard drives that I have, and I'll show you a picture of the Google Drive that I even have, which, by the way, let's get started with this thing. Before we get into the meat and potatoes, we need to go to the way beginning of how I started this project and how I got motivated by this. So within that in mind, let's bring out this. Yes, this is legit everything that I have right here and right now. These are the USBs, the hard drives, and all these other things. This is not part of the archive, just letting you know right now. This is just an extra Bluetooth speaker from BevCam, so yeah, that's not part of the archive, but this is the archive, just letting you know. With that in mind, I will show you of how we have started with this thing. We have gone through so many things throughout the years. We have to really start with the meat and potatoes of everything, which, let me even pull this out as far as possible. And random Sharpie is in here. Very lovely. But yeah, with that in mind, let's start doing this as far as possible. So, you're probably going to be asking the age-old question, what was the first thing that I had in my collection? So these were the first things that I had in my collection. Some of these were from 2018, some of these were from 2017, some of these were even to the point that I was graduating high school, so some of these things still have some of my high school stuff in here. So by the way, this is the original archive. It was these 4 USBs were the lifesavers of everything, until I decided to update everything from USBs to more USBs, which let's get into that as well. So after those little tiny USB things, we go to these things, which to remind you, this is 1 gigabyte, while this is 16 gigabytes. After all of that, we come to these things, while this is the 1 terabyte TARDIS, while this is Time Lock. So, with all the USBs, all the hard drives, and all the stuff that I have shown you, it would combine into this big bag of the archive, or at least portions of the said archive, and with the Google Drive thing, which Editor Mikey will throw on the screen. But let's be more realistic. This bag looks like dog doo-doo. So let's fix that stuff right now. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Mikey's Random Monday. I'm your host Mikey Lugo, and for today's episode I'm going to be showing you my sketch pad and how to draw a Mikey head. Which, by the way, we're going to have a fast montage of how many sketches that I've been doing so far. So yeah, anyways, let's do this. So, how to draw a Mikey head. Let me show you the basic simple steps of how to do it. So, it's pretty simple. We just do a good old circle, just a simple circle, just really simple. Then if you want to get the 3 like onion rings or the 3 threes, which by the way, this is literally just 1, 2, 3. We have the da. Then if we do it here, like that, 1, 2, 3. Then if we were to do this, we have 2 of these things. We would have a little spout on top of the head. Then we do little side circles. Then we do mini 3s and the ears. So we have our basic average ears of the normal Mikey head. Now we gotta do the big old eyes as pure usual, because literally whenever I do these doodles I always have like the big eyes, the big cartoony animated eyes. And we do it like this. Then we have the little button nose. Then we have the iconic smile. Then the big bushy eyebrows. Then there's that. That is a legit Mikey. I hope y'all enjoyed this little episode of Mikey's Random Monday. I know for the fact that this is gonna be probably one of the more interesting episodes than the others, I think. Well, again, Editor Mikey will throw his words onto the table of things, you know. With that in mind, I hope y'all have a good day. Let me just fix this out. Today is September 9th, 2025. Yeah! So, yeah, episode 9. We're literally almost at 10 episodes in this series. So with episode 9 being a very special one, I'll show you my record player, which, yes, it's a retro audio, and let me tell you, this thing is a good thing that I enjoy having. Anyways, enough of me jibber-jabbering because I only have limited time to actually do this whole entire thing. So with that in mind, I'll show you my favorite records. Here's number 1. It's pretty obvious, Doctor Who. It's literally the thing that I wanted in this collection, and it's so rare to find. Even though that this is a Record Store Day exclusive from Bridge 9 itself. Which, by the way, shout out to Bridge 9 for actually holding this thing for me. You're the best people, of course. Anyways, now let's get into the other thing. There's not only one Tyler, but also 2 Tylers. Again, Tyler is goated. He never misses, he never drops down bad stuff. He actually does great music. So with Igor and Flower Boy in my collection, yeah, this is definitely a cop. The Minecraft vinyl is at least my favorite chill album to listen to whenever I'm very moody or whatever. This is the thing that I've been wanting for a very long time, and Editor Mikey will explain more why that I wanted this thing. My other favorite albums that I like in this collection is Queen, A Night at the Opera, which, by the way, I always wanted a Queen vinyl in my collection, and it's very hard to find any good Queen albums in good condition. Even though that Soundtracks and Big Fun Records had some of these things in their collections, this was easy to get, and it was easy to cop to get this whole entire thing. Which, by the way, my favorite songs out of these, there's at least what I know so far is Lazy on a Sunday Afternoon, Seaside Redness or something, The Prophet Song, The Love of My Life, and Bohemian Rhapsody. These are my favorite songs. Anyways, let's keep going. And my last favorite album and vinyl in this collection is Apricot Princess by Rex Orange County, which, by the way, they have good music, and I know for the fact that I need to listen to their music more often than usually, so yeah, that's all I would have to say for this collection. I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Mikey's Random Monday, and I hope you all stay tuned for episode 10. So, we have officially reached to 10 episodes of Mikey's Random Monday, and for today's topic, we're going to make it more special for them to be acknowledged, to be known that they have done a lot of hard work within this said community. The thing that I want to talk about is entering Beverly, and you're going to probably be wondering why I'm bringing their account up, which, by the way, I know for the fact that entering Beverly does follow the BevCam account, so it's pretty obvious that they're going to be seeing this at some point. But with that in mind, I want to give a shout out to them because they've been dedicating themselves to be giving us the news of what's been going on with the said town, and more importantly, being very funny as hell, but also being a real local person as well. But with that in mind, let's just get into what I need to say. So I decided to make a gift for them, a very lovely gift that I have taken my time to make. It at least took me at least an hour or so to get done. But yeah, here, I'll show you the footage and I'll get to the meat and potatoes. So this is what I've been making for a while, and I decided to recreate the entering Beverly sign that many people would see passing by entering to a new town or so. But with that in mind, I just want to say thank you, Entering Beverly, for being a very funny resource for us people who live in Beverly and being a source of entertainment as well. But with that in mind, that is episode 10 of Mikey's Random Monday, and yeah, I hope you all enjoy what's going to be coming for the future. There is going to be a season 2. I will make a season 2 happen at some point, but I need to find the time and place to do that. But with that in mind, see you around.